Hello everyone, LTC is here, and I have my friend you the Bee,
Yep.
and we'll be talking about Transformers Rise of the Beasts.
Yeah.
So, my friend you the Bee will do some explaining, because he already did a video on this already.
Okay, so let me start with the story from the way beginning. So, for what? Oh. Anyway, it started in the way beginning when we got the announcement of Transformers Rise of the Beast and the
December 1st.
characters and all of the stuff they were doing. But we waited a very, very long time for the trailer, especially after the movie got delayed from this year to next year. What the heck? And finally, in December 1st, we got a trailer, which of course there was a rumor, I think 2 days before December 1st, saying that in 2 days we would finally be getting the Rise of the Beast trailer. Trust me, even before I went to work, I checked to see if the trailer was out. I'm like, no. And then after work, on that day, look at that, the Rise of the Beast trailer came out, and hey, it's true. And it was pretty good. A little iffy on the effects here and there, but I'm guessing it's not completely rendered all the way.
No, not yet.
But yeah, this trailer looked good. Man, so what did you think of the trailer anyway?
Oh man, what a ride.
Definitely has more action than Bumblebee did.
Yes, it looks like the battle parts look like it was filmed from Avengers
Endgame.
Yes. But it's nice to see Mirage back.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see a new character, which we've already seen in Transformers Dark of the Moon, the game.
Oh, yeah.
Stratosphere.
Stratosphere, that's right. He's going to be in this movie. Of course, it's still on. Of course, part of me is thinking it's not going to be the same guy from, the toy line where he was just that giant transform. But granted, I could be wrong.
Please, let it be that plane.
I was actually shocked when I heard Stratosphere is going to be in the movie. He's played by this guy. I'm like, most likely not. And then I kept hearing about it, huh.
And I was like, it's about time. Finally, Stratosphere guys cancel the movie.
Yeah. Maybe he can actually have a chance of being a good character. When I think of Stratosphere, I think of that joke in the Revenge of the Fallen parody sorts. Can I transform, please? No. Please? No. Darn it.
But this movie looks really good, and I'm actually excited to see Mirage's cloaking device. The cloaking device.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the cars.
They did give Mirage his Pound's holograms, which I thought was a Mirage power, but I was wrong. But it's still cool.
But I'm more interested in the robots, not the humans.
Yeah.
But it looks really good, and it's really cool to see Primal on a big screen.
Yes. It is actually... I actually like the design that they gave Primal and the Maximals. Well, mostly we've seen in front of us are two Maximal bot designs, which is Primal and Cheetor. And in the background, apparently, Fire Brothers caught this. Apparently, you can also see Rhinox in the background of the final battle in his bot form. And he actually kind of looks like what he did in the Beast Wars cartoon. But of course, his face is gray, but it makes sense. How it was described for this movie was they were going to... It's like they've been there for a long time, and their designs were going to be like a bit of cyberpunk, as it was described in the beginning.
The one line I want Rhinox to say, it's trampoline time. I want that to happen. Please let that happen in the movie.
Yeah, I love the trailer. It looks very good. I can't wait to see this. It's just going to be so amazing to watch this eventually come out.
I didn't like Bumblebee at all.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the Bumblebee movie, to be honest. Like, it wasn't terrible. It's definitely better than The Last Night, but I think one issue I had is they turned, as my mom called it, a little puppy dog.
Yeah, pretty much. But, I'm excited to see Air Razor on the big screen. I'm excited to see Primal. I'm excited to see Cheetor.
Yeah. I can't wait to see my favorite looking character design so far, Battletrap. I can't wait for that.
He looks really good. He actually might be my favorite.
He is everything I like. He's a truck, he's orange, and he's a bad guy. It's all the things that I like combined.
But yeah, this might be the best Transformers film ever made.
Hopefully it is. Like, I'm definitely optimistic, even though I wasn't a big fan of Bumblebee. I still think this reboot, and yes, this is a reboot, even though Hasbro is trying to advertise it still as like connected to the Michael Bay universe, which, as a bit of a Bayformers fan, that doesn't work. Because there was a bit of a retcon when the end of Bumblebee with Optimus showing up. Because Optimus and the other Autobots wouldn't show up to Earth until 2007. But they're telling me what was it like? So Bumblebee landed in the 80s, then Optimus came, then a bunch of Autobots came, and then out of nowhere they just thought, oh, we're going to go back into space for some reason, and just go back into space, and like, Bumblebee will stay here and find some boy named Witwicky. Like, you see the issue with that. Like, even being a Bayformers fan, and personally liking the first Michael Bay movie more than Bumblebee, you gotta see an issue with that. They don't connect. It's honestly better if it's a reboot, and if it's executed right, the reboot could be good, maybe even better than Michael Bay's. It just depends how it's executed.
But for me, the Bayformers, that was my childhood. I grew up with those Transformers. But the movies I liked from the Bayformers was the first one, third one, and fourth one.
Yeah, I'm the same way. The second and fifth one were sucked.
The second was, usually the second movie's better than the first movies, but the second one was okay. It wasn't great. The fifth one, it's not good on that one.
No, the fifth one just was an epic suckage.
Hot Rod did look cool, but I wish they would have made him the G1 form.
Yeah.
But, oh well. But, for that being Michael Bay's last movie, I was kind of okay with it.
It's probably for the best that that's the last Michael Bay one. Like, according to what I've heard, Michael Bay is involved with it, but he's more of like the action guy, which honestly is actually the perfect job for him.
Yeah. But this movie looks so epic. I can't wait for this. We have to wait until June. Pardon me, I don't want to wait till June.
Oh, me either.
But I am definitely seeing this in the theater. Like, a movie like that has to be in the theater.
Oh, definitely.
You cannot see that on a flippin' television.
Yeah, no, or on DVD or Vudu. Like, no, you gotta see that experience. I'm definitely gonna try to go see Rise of the Beasts.
And do you think you'd take me along when you see that?
Yeah, I could definitely try. As I said in my video, I would want to see it the week after it comes out.
I'm not going on opening week.
Did you see my video where I said, like, I'm not going opening week because usually opening weeks are chaotic?
Yeah, no one zips it. Like,
let me watch the movie.
It's like once a movie comes out, everyone starts yapping and like they're talking and laughing. I'm like, I want to hear the dialogue. I want to hear the movie. But to me, you know, for a movie like that, like Transformers, you have to go in the theater because you need to hear the surround sound. That's what I like. It's the surround sound. You know, I'm a big Transformers fan. Yeah, granted, I didn't like Bumblebee, but that's... I think a lot of people liked it. I didn't.
Yeah, a lot of people liked it. I think it's a tad bit overrated. Like, it's not terrible, and I think I've grown on Bumblebee a little bit more, but I think it's a teeny bit overrated. And I'm gonna probably lose like 10 subscribers from that. I'm kidding.
But I'm excited to see RC again, and she's a bike.
Yep, which just like the Bayformers.
Yep, but at least she looks like a flippin' robot. Looks like RC.
Yeah, at least she looks like RC.
There's the brown. Colors, there's the brown and tan van. That's
Wheeljack, that's
right?
Wheeljack. I'm not happy about that.
Is it Wheeljack?
Yeah, that's Wheeljack.
Oh wow!
They turned him into a hippie van.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's because the same reason why Mirage is the form that Jazz is usually known for. Is because their cars, both Wheeljack and Mirage, they're both illegal to drive on the streets.
You mean Jazz?
No, I mean like Mirage and Wheeljack. Oh. Like in G1, both Wheeljack and Mirage were like race cars.
Oh.
And they're illegal to drive. Those kind of cars aren't allowed to drive in the streets. So they had to change their vehicles. Of course, maybe I'm fine with Mirage being what Jazz is in G1. See, I kind of have an issue with Wheeljack being like a hippie van. You could have literally done anything to make them anything but a hippie van. Like, there are a bunch of 80s vehicles you could have chosen for Wheeljack.
But he looks better than what he did in the Bayformers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and apparently from a rumor, they're going back to the Dark of the Moon head for Wheeljack. I'm like, please don't. Please have it like it's a pop-up mask thing. Or I'm hoping it's not completely rendered. We cannot go back to that face. That face is way too ugly.
Like, for me, I'm excited to see the Autobots again. But right now I think what is Battletrip? He's a Predacon, right?
He's a Terracon.
Okay, Terracon, thank you.
So yeah, there are 5 factions in this movie. They're Autobots, Decepticons, Terracons, Predacons, and Maximals.
So for Battletrip, he might be my favorite right now out of the bad guys.
Yeah. I can't really say anything for Nightbird because I haven't seen anything. I just pulled up 90s vehicles to see like anything that Wheeljack could be but a hippie van.
Isn't this in the 80s or is this the 90s?
So what I've heard, and I said this in my video, some people are getting this a bit confused. This film takes place in the 90s. Bumblebee took place in the 80s. This one's taking place in the 90s.
Oh, okay. But,
which is interesting.
It is. But at first, like, when I saw the blue and tan car, or not blue and tan, the blue and silver, I'm like, hi, Jazz. No, I'm like, wait a minute. And then it says Mirage. I'm like, what the? I was like,
yeah, they probably could have chose something else for Mirage too.
I could see Mirage being like a.
Oh, he's just looking at cars that I just pulled up. But actually, that one right there wouldn't be too bad for Jazz. I mean, Mirage. It's got the same colors as Mirage. Yeah, I'll save that.
But like, where's Ratchet?
I honestly don't know. Like,
because he was in the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, so is Ironhide. Like, I can understand Cliffjumper not being in it because he's dead.
Yeah, we know how flipped.
But yeah, this movie needs to start a whole new continuity because a big portion of the characters for the Autobot cast were characters that were in the previous Michael Bay movies. Bumblebee and Optimus, first movie. Wheeljack, third movie, even though we want to never remember that Wheeljack. RC, Transformers 2. Mirage, also Transformers 3. I know, I keep forgetting Dino and Mirage are the same person. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Unless if this movie is going to say, oh no, Mirage is a whole different character from Dino. They're completely separate characters.
Like, this just looks so good. Like, when I see this movie, I'm getting myself a soda. I'm getting myself a flipper recliner. Because now, mostly all the movie theaters have the recliner seats now.
Oh, yes. It's definitely nice.
And I'm going to be lounging, relaxing with Mr. D the Bee.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be watching Transformers Rise of the Beast on the big screen. Oh, yeah.
This is going to be epic. Hopefully.
This actually might be my highlight of movies for 2023.
It's definitely one of mine. But yeah, I like what I've seen so far. Battletrap is my favorite Terracon so far. Scourge, I had to say it would be my second right now. Like,
yeah.
I like the design for Scourge.
Oh, me too.
Even people pointed out that for them, Scourge kind of reminded them a bit of Tarn. With like the faction,
yeah, I can see that too.
symbol, like as a mask, which I never noticed that before. I just thought that was his face, and they said that. I'm like, oh yeah, it kind of is like Tarn. Of course, you can't whisper people to death. Well, maybe
if that happens.
Come on, Hasbro. Next movie, put Tarn in it. Come on, the DJD.
But for me. One character I cannot wait to see is Beast Wars Megatron.
Oh yes, hopefully he is a part of it. I kind of hope they get David Kaye for him. The guy who played him originally. I don't think they're going to because they didn't get the guy who originally played Optimus Primal in it. They got Rand Paul instead, which has been Optimus Prime before, and if every Transformers fan knows, the terrible Prime Wars trilogy, the one that came before the War for Cybertron Netflix trilogy. Like, he's been Primal before, but like, I don't hate the voice at all.
No.
But I definitely agree with some people that the people who were in the original Beast Wars should get their chance to shine.
Yes.
In the big screen, kind of like how Peter Cullen did in the original 2007 Transformers movie.
I do want to see Tigatron in there.
I don't think Tigatron's gonna make it into the movie. That would be cool, though.
It would, because like I like Tigatron, but I wish they would have the one character I have as a toy.
Wolfang?
Yes.
I'm hoping they do add a new Maximilian and
it better be Wolfang.
Just someone new that isn't from the OG characters, because one complaint I had about with Kingdom was even though I get where the directors were coming from on this, I kind of wish they had some of the old characters from the original show and some new characters in Kingdom to give like new characters a chance to shine instead of the characters we have already seen in a previous Beast Wars show.
Yeah. Like I want them to give Polar Claw.
Yeah, Polar Claw is one I actually would love to see and get a chance to shine, or I have a whole list on my channel of characters that I wanted, or like Shadow Panther, for example. That would be cool.
I would love to see Depth Charge.
Oh yeah, Depth Charge would be cool.
He was supposed to be in the Bayformers Part 2 of Transformers. Wow, that didn't work at all.
I forgot about that. I'm honestly still okay with that.
Me too.
That they didn't put him in because
They just kill him off after that.
Well, yeah, and also I wouldn't. And my boy Depth Charge from Beast Wars wouldn't be my introduction to the character.
But like this movie looks epic. It looks really good. The director did a fantastic job of picking locations.
I think most of it's shot in Peru, if I'm not mistaken.
Some of it's in New York, some of it's Peru, and a couple other places. But I can't wait to see the police chase with Mirage.
Oh yeah, that looks hilarious.
I'm not driving.
Pull over. I'm not driving.
That would have been my response. I'm like, I'm not driving, man. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just imagine you in the car, all of a sudden the car starts driving by itself.
I know, that would be an experience.
Let's go.
Oh, let's talk about another thing that I kind of had an issue with, even though being a Bayformers fan. Giving Optimus Prime the Bayformers mouth. That does not work with that model. It worked for the Bayformers model. Does not work for the Travis Knight model.
No.
It just looks too hideous with that mouth.
It does, but for me, it's like, I love when Optimus says, stand down, and Prime was like, I'm not the threat, Prime.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was, because I was like, and all of a sudden, Prime starts talking about something like, get ready for your past and future and something like that. And all of a sudden, there's the screen and you don't see anything, but you hear Optimus' voice saying,
"Let them come."
I'm like, okay, this is getting good, man. This is getting real good.
Uh-huh.
But I really loved it toward the end of the trailer where you see Cheetor, he's running, and then he has his hands or paws on a rock and does a flip.
And then transforms, yeah.
In a backflip.
And then the Primal doing the same thing, something similar for his transformation. Now, Primal to me kind of looks a little bit weird. It's not terrible, but I just have to get used to that because I grew up with the original Beast Wars show.
And I've seen the Beast Wars show as well.
Like, it's just weird seeing Primal like that, but it's not terrible, and it just has something to get used to. Oh, maybe it's another rendering issue, or maybe it's just me, but it's not terrible.
No.
We just need to wait for what Air Razor looks like in the movie, unless if it's going to look like the Studio Series toy that's coming out. I'm guessing the face is going to be very accurate.
I think
I think the mold, like the body mold, I think Hasbro is just being lazy with that.
I think what they should do, I think they should look at the original Beast Wars character and say, hey, we can do this, just make it look like the original character from the original Beast Wars show, but it's going to be in Rise of the Beast.
And a bit cyberpunkish. Like, the bird mode looks good so far. I just can't wait to see the bot form for it. There's also some characters that are rumored to be in the movie. Like, for example, for what the rumor said, there's going to be this Decepticon, actually 2 Decepticons. There's like a Decepticon that's going to be like, I think they called it like Countdown or something like that. And then this, like, bus Decepticon, from what I've heard. And for, like, Countdown, for example, it's like, it's gonna be, like, the Autobots and the Decepticons fighting each other in their usual war. Then, like, the Terracons come in and then Scourge, like, kills, Countdown or something like that. I don't know. We have to see the movie itself. We need another trailer.
We do, but I wish that movie came out now.
I know. I wish it did, too.
I cannot wait to see this.
Like, the only reason they delayed it was because of the current situation. We can't say without getting the video taken down. But the one thing I disagree with them on that is, that, come on, Devin, think. I got it. That No Way Home, did well, even though with those, certain restrictions, people still came to the theater to watch the movie. And it ended up being a big box office hit. I think the biggest box office hit in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it's possible to have a good movie even in the times. Like, even Sonic succeeded when they were releasing movies on like Voodoo and all that stuff. That movie still did well.
Yeah. But for me, I'm not going to listen to the restrictions when I go to see this Transformers movie.
No, not really. I'm going to enjoy this Transformers movie. I'm going to get some popcorn, maybe a large soda, and just enjoy the movie. And if I don't enjoy the movie, just rant about it at my house.
I want to get some pretzel bites when I watch this movie.
Yeah.
Transformers Rise of the Beast.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it looks really good. I can't wait to see other characters for like models like Air Razor, Nightbird, Stratosphere, and other characters in the movie.
Which have not been revealed yet.
The Autobots have pretty much been revealed. We still are waiting on the Predacons and kind of the Decepticons because, well, we know Beast Wars Megatron's going to be a part of it. We know that. And I think it's like Black Arachnia or Tarantulas is probably going to be in it from like the poster we got of like the characters. To be honest, out of the two, I kind of rather have Tarantulas. I don't know. He was just more fun in the Beast Wars cartoon. Nothing against Black Arachnia. He was just more fun, like his psychotic personality.
Is Dinobot going to be in it?
I'm actually hoping Dinobot is in it. And some people say maybe Pterosaur. Scorponok, I think, has been confirmed because there is a rumor, and what this rumor says, I'm not a bit happy because they kind of got the idea from Kingdom, is they're going to have Scorponok as like foot soldiers. Kind of like, you remember the Scorponok foot soldiers from Kingdom, like near the end?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, personally, as a Beast Wars fan, I did not like that, where they just made the foot soldiers into Scorponok. Like, I honestly hated that about the show, that they did that to Scorponok. Like, literally, you could choose anyone. You could use the fossilizers as soldiers for crying out loud.
Yeah. But this movie, it's coming out in June, but we don't know when in June anyway.
Yeah.
But this movie is definitely on my bucket list.
Yep. Same here.
And, you know, I was like, I made a joke yesterday. I was like, can Gina Carano be in one of these movies?
Oh, just imagine. Some people just not seeing the movie because of Gina Carano.
I'll see it if Gina Carano was in it.
I'll go every single day while it's out if Gina Carano's in it.
I don't think she's gonna be in it, but
we're just making a joke, guys. But yeah, I like.
But if she was, well, if I had to pick a character for Gina Carano to play, it would be Air Razor.
Yeah, it's like some lady that's playing Air Razor. We might as well get into the cast for Rise of the Beast because the cast has been revealed.
Yeah.
I didn't really get into the cast for Transformers Rise of the Beast in my video because it wasn't really confirmed that much when I made my video. So let's see what's there. I did make a bit, and there's been more added since then. So Peter Cullen is returning as Optimus Prime. Anthony Ramos, or whatever his name is going to be the human character known as Noah. Pete Davidson is going to be Mirage. I don't know much about Pete Davidson, to be honest. What's that name right there? Let's see what it says.
Dominique Fishback.
She's going to be Elena. Then there's this character called Toby. I'm sorry, guys. I suck at last names. He is going to be Reek. Oh yeah, I think from what I've heard, he's like a transformer or something like that. I don't know. Then these actresses. Then this actress, which hold on.
Michelle Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh, which from what I've heard, she was in Shang-Chi. She's gonna be Air Razor. A bit of an odd choice, but that's just me. Then Liza Kashi is RC. Then Dominic D. Rosa is a bus driver. Pete Dinkelson, Full Metal Dipper will not be happy about this. Pete Dinkelson is going to be Scourge. Which, for me, that's going to be a bit odd because if you know that actor, he is very short. It's going to be weird. This little guy just playing this big macho robot. It's going to be weird.
And then this one we've heard before.
John Magno is going to be Stratosphere.
And he's also going to be, I think, Wheeljack.
Oh, yeah, it might be. And then Michelle J. as Nightbird. Then, oh, no, it's Christio, whatever that last name. He's Wheeljack.
Okay, never mind.
And then, here's an interesting one that I found out. David, the guy who played Depth Charge, he's going to be playing two characters in this movie. He's going to be playing Rhinox and Battletrap.
And he's also played...
yeah, he's also played
Blitzwing.
Blitzwing in the Bumblebee movie, which, even though he was only in the movie for like a minute, he was definitely one of my favorite cast members in that movie.
Yeah.
Even though I did not like how they made Blitzwing look like Starscream.
But the guy here, John
Domingo,
whatever, I think that's how you say it. He also played in the Bayformers. He played Crosshairs.
Oh yeah, he did.
In the fourth and fifth movie.
I remember hearing that in the video. I'm like, oh really?
Yep. So that is the cast for Transformers: Rise of the Beast. I'm excited to see. I'm glad Peter Cullen's back as Optimus, and I'm really excited to see John Domingo and then
David Sobolov. I'm sorry, guys, I suck at names. But yeah, I can't wait to see this movie, and what they have for the cast so far looks really good.
Yes,
I'm very optimistic with this movie.
I'm excited for this movie, but I'm very worried because I hope they don't shove politics.
Yeah, the politics. I'm hoping they don't either. Like, we do not need Transformers to fall as a franchise like how Star Wars did and Marvel's falling.
In DC.
Oh yeah, DC. We don't need that to happen. to be honest. I want one franchise that I love to not go political. I really don't want it to go political. Please let Transformers survive.
Right now, I think Transformers is surviving more than Marvel, Star Wars.
They only had like one
Star Wars.
political incident in the Transformers Earthspark show, but I'm really hoping this movie does not have that issue with politics, because politics kills movies.
It does.
Unless if it's like in-universe politics. Politics just kills movies.
Yeah. So, let me know what you guys think. Do you think this movie is going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Or is it going to be, like your first Transformers movie you guys have seen? Or is it going to be one of many you guys have seen? Because we've seen pretty much all the Bayformers movies.
Yeah, I've seen every single Transformers movie in existence. Both the Bayformers, the original Transformers, the movie, and Transformers Predacons Rising. I've seen all 7 Transformers. Wait. All 8 Transformers movies. I almost forgot about Bumblebee.
And this is Transformers 7.
Yes. But yeah.
But I really enjoyed the forest part.
Oh, the forest part was really cool.
So yes, there you go, guys. We have our opinions on this movie, this epic movie, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys.
Have a great day.